Theme song.
So we were talking about fast food places earlier because we got KFC. And KFC is always a shit fight. The stores are always in shambles. The people who serve you are
only
bad.
confused teenagers. Like, and I'm pro hiring like kids and shit because you gotta learn. But like, I'm tired of being the practice dummy for some kid to learn how to not be a fuckwit.
Yeah.
Like, I just want one. Like, we hire some more Down syndrome people, please, because they take their job seriously.
So yeah, it's always a clusterfuck, and Gabe's saying like, oh, you know, why is KFC always like this? They're always fucking fucked up. And I'm like, because there's a niche. No one else does it. If you're in Australia, these are your food options. You want pizza, you get Domino's. Or if you want to be fancy, you get Pizza Capers. Yeah. All right, burgers. You got McDonald's or Hungry Jack's. KFC, that's really the only chicken place, apart from like a Porto or Red Rooster.
Porto's growing, Red Rooster's in this weird zombie position.
Baked, it's like oven-baked chicken, so it's roasted chicken. It's not, you know, fried. And then I'm like, what about Brody's? And Brody's still exists, and Brody's, that's so the best way I can describe it is as counterfeit.
I know, yeah, that was a great word.
It's a counterfeit.
It's just counterfeit.
Counterfeit Red Rooster.
It's the Red Rooster of beef.
Yeah, it's
where it's like it's not the thing that you know or like, but like it's there.
Why is this Andre taking no damage?
Because he's got like 2 health bars.
Oh, right.
So that's like the Andores are like strong, man.
You know? That's how you know people are strong. They have 2 health bars and you can't see the other one go down.
It's like one of my favorite things on the internet ever was like this fucking protest of the blue lights that people buy in Russia because that place is just a fucking, you know, glorified Mad Max. Where like you just essentially the idea is you pay all the fines you'd pay for breaking road rules, and then you just get a blue light and you're allowed to break road rules. It's so bad. And like, so people were protesting this by running around on the roads with blue buckets on their heads, and it's one of the greatest gifts ever. And like, you can see the video footage of it, where there's a guy with a blue bucket on his head running in front of someone's car. The person gets out of their car upset, swats at the person's head, hits the bucket, and there's a second blue bucket on underneath the bucket. And it's just, and you see him see the second bucket and realize that he's a pawn in the game of like some kind of bucket Batman. Like you've been out, you know, they've prepared for you.
He prepares. Yeah. He's always prepared.
Like just the second bucket. It's like there's a great gift from the fighting game community actually of like Eeps doing commentary. And there's that other guy that's not Eeps that's with him, and he wears this fucking little fabric hat all the goddamn time.
Oh, yeah.
And like, I think it's like fucking Flo walks up and talks to him and asks for the hat, and he takes off the hat and gives him the hat, and is wearing an identical hat underneath. And Eeps sees it and just his head explodes.
I think that's Ski Sonic.
Yeah.
Fucking something like that is just too good. Because I mean,
like, it's just fucking kids. Like, and every time I go to this place, it's fucking children. They must have a weird hiring policy. Speaking of which, there's an Optus that's in a bit of trouble, Aaron, for, okay, what do you think this Optus put in its, like, fucking, you know how they go, oh yeah, like, if you're working for Optus, like, preferred, you know about, like, fucking tech.
Yeah,
Or if you're working for Apple, they legitimately ask what Apple products you have, because they're a deranged cult. Guess what this Optus was like? Guess what this Optus was fielding for, and mentioned directly in its fucking thing in, like, the first line.
I'm gonna say bust size.
That's Anglo-Saxon.
Wow.
Like, which is classic because it's not even white. Like, it's specific white.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you can't be a Germanic.
That's
no filthy Polacks. No Irish need apply.
Was this on like a?
This was like on Seek.
Oh,
I don't think it was on Seek exactly, but it was on one of them. Like, I just like, you know, we're like it. We'd like you to be Anglo-Saxon. And
fuck me, dude.
Like, the frustrating thing is, you know, if you just said, oh yeah, don't have a thick accent or something, you know what? I'd probably support you. There's a reason I don't do tech support for India. You know, my fucking Hindi accent is just terrible. And, you know, it would make talking to me a fucking chore, which is why, you know, I don't think I should be involved in any foreign language, you know, fucking customer service. It's an added fucking issue. But like, like, oh, you know, we'd like a white. Really? Just, not just any white?
Okay.
No, a very particular white. I'm surprised they didn't stress Protestant, to be honest. Like, Anglo-Saxon, Protestant. No Catholics.
Yeah, that's amazing.
You've gotta wonder, like,
who wrote that ad? Who approved that ad? Because it has to go through like 2 people.
At least, and like, even if you are turbo racist, political correctness taught turbo racists how to not look turbo racist.
Yeah.
Like, or to use, you know, some fucking combination of words that's not just the blatantly racist thing you want. And there's like, again, you know, there's no real like, because you could find a fucking Anglo-Saxon who can't speak for shit. So it's not like you're gonna get, you know, like Bogans. Like, no one hires Bogans.
I thought I'd kick him out of your arms.
You're literally like fucking murdering me there.
That's okay. I thought I would take him out of your loving arms and take him to the great abyss of life.
Stop thinking. This is where... Aaron, you know, I'm gonna start doing these with another person and just like specify Anglo-Saxon. Just so I don't have to deal with this.
I'm not Anglo-Saxon enough for you. Damn it.
I mean, I don't think I am.
She's making white.
I think, yeah, I'm like umlaut white and like fucking, you know, Scottish.
Dairy farmer white.
Yeah, I don't think they're Anglo, like... Because the Angles are the English, and the Saxons were a kind of like, I think, North French invaders originally, which is kind of funny when you think about it.
When you say Anglo-Saxon, I just think of angled saxophone.
Kurt Angle-Saxon.
And it's just like an angled saxophone looking very angry.
Angled saxophone. We're gonna hire Kurt Angle-Saxophone. What?
I would. I hate this guy.
Yeah, because he can block, which is bullshit.
He's a douche. We can't block. That's unfair.
Pile drive, though.
Good work. He tried to get up, but then he realized
honestly, if you just... The great thing about specifying Anglo-Saxon is saying whites only would have been a bit less racist. Like, this is...
Yeah, that included more whites.
Yeah, like, because you know... Yeah, that'd be open to, like, fucking umlauts and, you know, all the other kind of weird ones. Because, like, the great thing about Australia is this toxic shithole will turn you into a boat in 2 generations. I don't know, to be honest.
I think we're avoiding them. It said break computer.
I think we gotta get to the end where the computer is. Okay, Aaron, I don't want you holding us up here, alright?
I just kicked a barrel, bitch.
Yeah, I know, we're getting watches and stuff. Someone's throwing barrels full of watches at us.
How dare they?
Oh, lunch.
They must be fucking related to fucking Tony Dancer.
I'm Michael Hill Jeweler.
Oh, come on!
Because you could at least hire, like, fucking Catholics as well.
Yeah.
Like, my granddad, like, struggled to get work at points because he was a Catholic.
I struggled
so he had to work on the docks.
I struggled to get work because I was high and thought I was a hummingbird.
There's got to be a few industries where that's a prize skill. I mean, technically, shelf stocking is essentially a hummingbird.
That's true.
Except, except they look at you if you go "ee" all the time.
That's racist.
Ee.
Fucking, oh, dude.
Anglo-Saxon. Gotta love it.
So, I got my tires changed today, and the guy who serves me at Bob Jane T-Mart,
I think half his head was shot off.
It was, dude. He had prosthetic on his face, and it really bummed me out. Like, because I've been playing...
How sad for you that man's face got exploded by some kind of accident.
No, because, like, because I've been playing Telltale Batman, and Two-Face is in it.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
And Two-Face has his prosthetic in it. It covers his fucking scarred face, and I'm just like, it looks like that, and I'm like, oh, is this Two-Face? Are my worlds blending?
What did they used to call me when I was in IA?
Like, oh, dude. Like, is he gonna give me new tires or fucking, like, threaten me?
He's gonna flip a coin, Aaron.
Yeah.
You don't know,
I didn't change my tires.
No, come here.
He peed in my muffler.
I'm gonna brutalize a child. Stupid little...
Okay, and speaking of children, holy fucking Haley Joel Osment.
Harry Jam Ointment?
Yeah. Fucking Haley Joel Osment.
Why are you, like, even looking at him?
Because he does the voice of, like, Sora in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, Jesus.
And we were talking about it, and I looked him up, because I only remember what he looks like as a kid. Have you seen what he looks like now?
Yeah.
Like, fuck, he looks like, Kyle Sanderland's got Korean surgery.
Oh, Kyle Sanderland's.
Watch out. I'm gonna kick no one.
Fucking Jesus, Aaron. Do you know how many of my fucking supers I've whiffed?
None, because yours are fucking grabs, alright?
Yeah.
Mine are big boy women supers. And...
just punched you in the vajayjay.
Yeah, look, I don't need that. I'm having a very tough day.
I feel like that would sting like a motherfucker. Like, I don't think it'd have the queasiness that comes with fucking... You know, getting hit in the nards.
Look, Arby, fuck off. I flame grilled you. Flame grilled at Arby's. They flame grill things, right? I don't fucking know.
Man. I'm not fucking... No.
I'm not the Arby's man.
Yeah.
You are the Arby's man.
I'm the fucking social media manager for Wendy's. You know that.
Oh, do you know the Arby's man? The Arby's man. The Arby's man. Arby's has like next level social media.
All of them do. It's like that's all they've done. The other day, Wendy's was hosting like a fucking talk show between social media, like a Tonight Show. Like, it's like, hey, here's my next guest, the fucking, it's Hungry Joe. It's like Burger King. And Burger King shows up and is like, oh, hey, Wendy's, that's great to be here. They were just doing that. I'm not sure what any of that's like got to do with it, like, because they realized cool is a commodity. It's a very hard commodity. Imagine if mining gold, but if you hit it with the hammer wrong, it'd turn into shit and smear you, just explode on you as poo.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun.
Yeah, that's what trying to find cool is, because looking for it makes you look like an absolute fucking wanker and just defeats the point.
I'm so annoyed, like, there's so many social media accounts that are just terrible, especially ones in Australia. There's just a few that are lord awful bad.
I can just dance with people.
That's amazing. Because, yeah, there's a few that are really bad that springs to mind. Like, the Capcom Australia social media account is the worst I have ever seen.
They just
their Twitter
post
account
raw
posts
Facebook links.
raw links without
Shortened.
the previews.
Shortened.
So
and without any like context. It's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, guys, here's the fucking.
It would
thing
just
of
say
the day.
fb.me/fucking number.
Where does this take
5.
me? Yeah, to a game I want,
And
or
then
to
it
a
literally
prospectus?
takes you to a Facebook post. Not like a trailer on YouTube or anything, or it's just a Facebook post.
It's like, I refuse to believe that that's not a, like, I mean, I know people who've done, like, social media manager jobs and shit, and it's not a hard job. Like, don't say a slur or a swear. There you go. That's more or less it.
Don't be political. You're good.
Yeah.
You're fucking good.
Or at least just pick easy politics.
Yeah.
Pick retarded shit.
That no one cares
Yeah,
about.
you
It's funny to laugh at.
You don't hate homosexuals. Fucking revolutionary.
Those damn hobos!
But only for homosexuals.
Yeah, double team. Batch. Yeah, batch. Gonna get you a batch.
I think we got a secret door.
Oh, fuck you. Let's go through the door. Sweet. I love breaking things at people's houses and going through secret doors. Actually, you just burst into your neighbor's house, kicked a screen door down, went, adventure! Secret!
I just shout out, oh yeah!
I'm gonna take the other path next time. And then, like, tomorrow you come through and bust through the other door.
I kicked down a mean door.
I've always wanted to, like, kick someone into a folding screen. Like a nice Chinese
I kicked a
people.
toilet door into a woman's head one time.
Amazing.
Well, we were doing the bathroom. Fucking, look at her go.
Yep.
There goes Lucia. Watch her accomplish nothing.
Jiggle physics, yeah.
I don't think they're physics in this. I think they're like, what's the opposite of physics?
Jiggle sprites.
Sprites. Yeah, there we go.
Jiggle sprites.
Oh, okay. We didn't go in. We just bust into the IT room and ruin someone's day.
That's confusing.
Maybe we'll get a bonus for that. Fucking ruin.
Oh no, Johnny's back. He's brought his friend, not Johnny.
Billy. Like, I don't think you can pull off that beret, Johnny.
Nah.
And like, gray, really? Like, you already have a gray face.
What kind of nationality do you think Johnny is?
Gray.
He's the neutral party.
Yeah. Well, he's the same fucking, nationality as that other gray dude there. Same ethnicity. They probably fucking hate each other, actually. Like, they just,
Why does Lucia not have a hair grab attack?
Because she's like she's a woman, she's not a diva.
No.
Like, that's the thing you gotta learn about that. For the people who've enjoyed the nightmarish ordeal that has been women's wrestling in
Here I come!
the past 15 years. It's getting better now. But while the WWE's women's wrestling was at its absolute nadir, fucking the women in Japan, no one told Japanese women it's meant to be fake. Just no one fucking told them. Like,
I see the gifs you post, and I was like, that lady doesn't have a neck anymore.
No, that's the great. I don't think the Japanese women are born with neck bones.
No.
It's just a bunch of tendons and like a sack.
Maybe
that,
they're like
keeps it up.
Splatoon squid people.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense, actually. And it'd explain a lot of the squid porn.
If they ever like break into squids mid-match, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Because like, I was reading about, one of the best, Minami Toyota again last night.
Fuck off, you little fuck knuckles!
Ugh, it's like being high at Dreamworld all over again. You kids are pushing in line, sir, no!
Oh fuck, remember that time I was really sick at Dreamworld?
Yes.
Like disappeared for
I
an
had
hour.
to go into the toilet to look for you.
Yeah.
Which is a weird thing to do. No one, someone who looks like me can't walk through a fucking men's room looking around. You know, like, are you in here to pee? No, just taking in the scenery.
That was a bad day. Like, I was feeling, I started getting like a fever and I just felt really sick. And then I went and like threw up in the toilet for an hour straight.
You ruined it for everybody.
Yep.
You had to go home. I tried to get you to go onto the giant drop after that.
Yeah,
too.
fuck, I wasn't doing that, dude. That would have blown chunks everywhere.
I know. I wanted to see what that looked like. I was, and Barry, you know, at home you're probably thinking, well, Gabe, you'd have gotten vomit on you, you dumbass. And I was willing to sacrifice that. Yeah. I'm willing to suffer for my art, you little, like, fucking hypothetical fuck knuckle. I know you exist, and I know that's your name too, hypothetical fuck knuckle. Probably so stupid you could name it Knuckfuckle.
HFN.
Yeah. Knuckfuckle.
Did you know that Hungry Jacks used to be called Hungry Blacks? Like, that was its original name, and then people complained, and now it's Hungry Jacks. And I'm very sad.
Brisbane was originally called Raccoon City, but not because of the animal, it was a contraction of Rack Off Coon. That one is close to tragically true. Like, there are, like, every street... Like, little bit of history time. Every street, and nearly every street in Brisbane that's called Boundary Street was called Boundary Street because that was the boundary where they'd shove the blacks off. So, like, Boundary Street in West End, it was like, oh yeah, we'll corral the indigenous life forms into here, and then, you know, whop them with sticks and stuff in case they get a bit too close. Still use them as prostitutes, though. Which I don't think is, I mean, if you're gonna be a racist, be a racist. Don't, like, be a racist that, like, has sex with them, because then you're just a hypocrite.
What?
Well, like, you know, they're like, oh yeah, we can't let the Aboriginals into the white settlements because they'll fuck everything up.
Then they, like, rape
And
them.
then, yeah, well, then they're like, oh yeah, we'll rape them and, like, use them as prostitutes for booze and shit like that.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked.
And it's like, you know, look, are you racist or not? Like...
Don't do this wholeheartedly. Go in full force or nothing at all.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're just a fucking liar. You know? Like, oh yeah, they're not human. All right, well, you're banging them every fucking weekend. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Eat the big meat.
Fraud?
I'll eat the gold. And the fries. Oh, it must taste good. That price. 30 grams a nugget.
Nuggies.
Nuggies!
Fucking, they got... Talking about class in Australia lately, and, like, ABC had this, like, fucking test to take, or quiz, basically, to see, like, hey, what class are you? And I already know what class I am from, you know, having actually studied it, and I don't think that, like, fucking... Because there's a few, like, you know, classes, and there's a few different taxonomies, like, different versions of the class scale and shit like that. And I'm not technically in any specific class, because I'm too poor to be middle or upper. I don't have a trade, so I'm not working, and I'm too educated to be a true toilet person. So I'm kind of a little bit off to the side. I'm just garden variety useless, really. But it's funny, because this country is a place where, like, people who earn, you know, get $160,000 a year will call themselves working class and shit.
What?
Yeah, oh yeah, no, that's completely legit. And, like...
I'm sorry. No.
It's great.
No.
Like, it's great. Like, it's everybody, even if you own, like,
That's
three
like
houses
me
and
who
a boat.
earns 20 cents a day go, I'm rich, I'm upper class.
Yeah, no, it's nobody.
No.
Nobody thinks they're fucking rich, even when they're staggeringly fucking rich.
I hate people.
And the great, it reminded me of this great fucking thing that was on TV. It was, what's worse, cracker or the N-word? And it's like,
What? Cracker, a thing that's actually used in everyday speech when talking about the biscuit.
Well, that, and, you know, even as a, like, you wrote cracker. You didn't say what's worth, cracker or nigger. You said what's worse, cracker or the N-word.
Yeah.
Like,
You've already censored one. Like,
yeah, I mean, we've solved this.
Yep.
We've solved,
Hey, like
we've solved for X.
It's like, you know, when you get Jats, that's the type of cracker. I offered you the other day some tasty fried Oreo niggers.
Yeah, no, that's... It's a bit like that, where, like, the question is answered. ABC had this thing,
Chat.
and then...
I said it after I did it. I killed Andre.
Next, because I didn't lariat because you were killing Andre. Alright, that's mine.
I want the prizes. I want to be a pretty bride. No! Hagger's not the bride!
I am.
Hagger's always a bridesmaid, never a bride.
Because they had this GIF, and the GIF goes, upper class. Oh, yeah, you know, there's like doctors and, you know, judges and shit. It's like, oh, okay, upper class. You know, middle class, and there's like fucking scientists and stuff. Although,
Yeah, Paul, yeah, fuck him up. Fuck up the child.
Okay, like working class, and there's like, you know, service sector people and stuff. And then like, some other people, and it just said lower middle. And guess what was it in the GIF, Aaron?
Lower middle?
Lower.
Ah.
There was no lower class.
That's weird.
There's just lower middle.
It's like, no, there is a lower class.
Yeah, I know. And that's just like, what class are you?
Don't
It's like,
sugarcoat this
We're
shit.
going to talk about class Australia. It's like, no, you're not. Because there was nobody in that GIF who was like some, weird, feral with poverty abs. There were no feral codes. And it's like, stop pretending
Hey.
they're not there. Because we are, and we'll ask you for change. Well, I mean, I won't.
No, fuck, I hate change.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I hate physical currency, and I'm educated enough to have a sense of shame. And so that's my burden, that's my cross to bear. This is that fucking thing of like, which class are you? I mean, already Tism answered this with the classic song, What Are You?
Yeah.
And there's only two classes in Australia, Yobbo Wanker. And then this thing like, what class are you? It's like, lower middle is not the lowest it goes.
No.
It's not the lowest setting. I've seen what happens when you push the negative button.
Yeah, dude. Oh.
Like,
It's not pretty.
and don't do this if you're not gonna fucking, don't make softcore porn. All right?
Yeah. It's like me going, I'm gonna demograph Asia and leave out like Japan.
Yeah, or just
What?
all of China.
Yeah.
I'm gonna study. I'm gonna fucking the whole Asian area. What's this bit? Oh, it's a desert. No, it's called China. Heerden.
Is that Rolento?
He fucking got promoted if it is.
Nah, it's not Rolento.
I mean, it looks like Heerden from fucking King of Fighters.
He's black.
Okay.
Hey!
Hey!
Fucking alright.
Fucking move thief.
OP.
People stealing my moves, huh?
I know.
No, I invent. Ow.
You're like fucking, you're the lower class hero, and
the innovator,
then they just,
yeah.
the upper class steal your fucking moves.
I'm like the
And they
blade.
say they're working class.
I'm like the blade of class. Like I'm lower class, but I got like a university education. Because that was like, you don't think about it a lot. Except when you get to university and they're talking about like poverty and at-risk youth and shit like that, and they're describing your life. And then like, cause it wasn't until I was in university that I realized I'd grown up below the poverty line.
You got your super, bruh.
Oh, fuck yeah. Aaron.
I tried to help you. I'm helping! Yes, now do it. I'll just jiggle.
Because I was not lower middle class.
No.
Fuck it.
Like you
Lower middle.
fucking wish you were lower middle class.
Yeah, no, lower middle class are rich cunts. Fucking, I bet your house has 2 stories, you rich cunt. Fucking. Okay.
It's such
class are
good.
you?
It's so good having like.
Let's pretend an entire class doesn't exist.
It's so good having someone in Hagar, because like I can kick him and stun him, and then you can pick him up.
Yeah.
When he's not doing his fucking bullshit spin. Here he comes. Yep, there he goes.
I can fucking spinning lariat with the best of them too, Black. Spinning pile driver.
Here he comes. Just so fucking. Aye, he's got Hadokens.
Yeah. That multi hits and does a lot of damage too. Oh,
I just fucking hate it. Let me stun like a boss. Fuck you.
I mean, I understand why, but
It's not an arcade
hey.
game. Hey, he's got knives.
no, but there's got to be a challenge.
You call that a knife?
Motherfucker.
This is hey. Fucking bullshit. I'm about to super your ass.
What the fuck? Oh. Yes, into the danger. Yes.
That's so cool.
Stage fatality.
Cap 25. My friends. Too much lightning. Can't render that much lightning, Gabe.
Nah, man, that's,
It's heavy lightning.
particle effects.
Mm.
They had to design a physics engine just for that.
Is that the end?
Yeah, I think we defeated Class Australia.
Sweet.
Because, like, if you're just doing a thing about the middle class, it's fine. Because I don't expect... It's not pleasant to go out and talk to these people.
No.
I'll admit that. I mean, they're nice people. But a lot of the time you're gonna have, like, fucking some defensive milk bottles thrown at you.
Oh yeah,
and
dude.
shit like
Bottle
that.
kids.
Yeah, they'll spit on you. It's difficult.
Spitting is disgusting.
Oh, dude.
Gross fucking human beings.
Like, at school, there were always the kids that started fights with spit.
Ugh.
And I don't mean, like, just started fights as in, like, I want a fight to happen. Like, when the fight was official, it was like, yeah. It's like... And you'd watch it, and it was exactly like watching someone trying to approach a duck-blocking guile. You're just like, oh, I need to get in on him, but I know he's got the spit charged. He's got charge. And the best thing ever was the spit whiffing. Because it takes a second to hock another one up, and it's too late. They know.
Oh,
so
yeah.
like that, the fucking other kid would be in then.
The day, like, I'm really looking forward to the day that we can have like a Street Fighter VR or something with an omnidirectional treadmill that like has anti-grav, so I can like actually somersault kick and stuff. I know that's a long time off, but
honestly, it'll probably be easier to just trick the whole brain.
it will probably be easier just to put me in one of that thing you've got at home, you know, the back stretcher thing where it goes like upside down. Yeah, just get me really baked and put me in that, and I'll just yell Sonic American, and you can spin me.
Yeah, I have one of those dangly back things that you lay on and like because it helps.
Yeah, so you lay like right back and it like goes up.
Yeah, it goes upside down and supports me from my ankles. And that allows the weight of my Titanic upper body.
Somersault.
Yeah, well, it pulls my fucking lower back.
Yeah, it's nice. I had a go in it.
It's good.
It's fun.
Keep It Classy is proudly sponsored completely by its fans. We thank you for your support.
It can expand it somehow. I'll have you know